Holy shit, there wasn't a fucking pop-up this time. Hi, everybody, that's the intro for Golden Girls.
Well done. Well done. Oh my god.
I'm so used to OBS giving me a pop-up.
I love you.
God. Love you too. So, hi, I'm Babble. I play Pubby today, and I am joined by the wonderful, the absolutely spectacular, the amazing, my fucking beloved.
Well, are you looking in a mirror? Because that's definitely you, because you're fabulous. But, hi everyone, I'm Vwild.
I'm looking at you.
No, I'm not perceiving it. I'm holding a mirror up. I'm holding a mirror up. Gaze upon yourself.
I will smash that mirror. I will smash that mirror.
7 years bad
Consider.
luck. But, hi everyone, I'm Vwild, and I will be playing Little in Stagehand. Happy to be here. Woohoo! Who's
We're
doing
here
good?
Mostly softs today.
Yeah. We will warn that this does take place after the way things go. If you haven't seen that, it is a high angst game, but we're not going into major detail on that. Just do be warned. If you want context to a few things, you gotta watch it, but same time, self-care, guys.
Yes, indeed, self-care, self-care. This also takes place after Flockdown and a couple other short FPSs. But these two need a break, so I basically bombarded into Vwild DMs and was like, hey, how about we have a bit of a break?
Yes.
Because it's soft time, and fuck yeah.
And I said, peck yeah, because seriously, I love Pubby. Look at her. Look at her. I was there when she was partially made. I love this Pubby.
You got to see the development.
Yes, I was there for that. I've been holding this puppy so soft and going, I love them, and then you've been holding up a mallet.
I have, yeah, no. Yeah, that's not wrong. I mean, I hold up a mallet to all of my characters.
There are some characters you can hold the mallet up to that I go, yes, good. This is not one of them! But before I try and swim across everything to try and get to you to take your kneecaps again, I mean, I've already got your elbow, so. But shall we dive on in?
It's all of you have to do then.
But shall we dive on in?
Yes. Alright, so we start off with the inside of of the small apartment that Juniper lives in. TOC has already gone off and out for the day. Arya has also already gone off and out for the day. What time of day would you say it is, honestly?
I'd say early afternoon, probably. Like, then after everything does, like, have lie-ins because of reasons that we won't go into here and that sort of thing. But it's just like, she does like taking things easier at the moment while she recovers, so if she does go out on anything, it's normally in the afternoon.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm also assuming that she probably has keys to Juniper's apartment and everything.
She has a window key. She totally has a window key. Because you know this monkey.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, she probably has keys to almost every entry. Thankfully, it's not in lockdown mode, so those would work.
Mm-hmm. And also, I just realised at the moment with her hand in the state it is, because, like, it's only been in universe, like, a week or so after everything. So she is probably just, like, she's probably gonna go through the door instead of the window.
That's valid. Well, I mean, make me a perception check.
You got it.
And Question: does Lynn have any kind of like dark vision?
No, she does not. That is a nat 1! So obviously she don't see shit because she's not got dark vision.
I mean, the TV is going, but you don't really know what is on it. You wouldn't know unless you went in, but it is pretty much pitch black outside of that.
You know what? In my head, I just literally had Lynn just standing in the dark going, yes, darkness. I can see this. The darkness has been seen.
The darkness, it has been seen, my child.
But I do think that, like, I'm just gonna roll an insight on Lynn, on herself, just to see whether she can think of this. Yeah, duality of the goddamn dice. That is a nat 1 to a nat 20, my fine dudes.
I mean...
But this is on Lynn herself as she's thinking things through, because she knows Juniper to an extent, and Juniper is a very large dog. So she's not gonna do anything in the dark because of her own brain. She knows that would probably be a bad idea, so she just finds the nearest wall and just goes... Just knocks.
Alright, let's see if that wakes her. Where is your perception, my dear?
Just knocks on the nearest wall with her left hand.
That is a 13.
I think that works.
Honestly, I'm going to make this a disadvantage because she's tired.
Yeah,
she's also in her 70s.
Yeah, bless her. She's an old puppy. That's a nat 1. Oh my god, of this dice.
Yeah.
Dice.
That is indeed a nat 1. Alright, well, Pubby doesn't notice, and you probably hear just, like, the loudest deep snore that you know can only come from Juniper.
Oh, pickin' bliss. Okay.
Someone else might notice, though. Okay, no, she notices.
I think Lynn, because there is the light of the TV, like, it's not enough to properly see by, but can she at least see where she's putting her feet? Like, you can say no with a nat 1.
Not really, to be honest. The TV is... Okay, so when it comes to this particular apartment, there's the door, which is all the way on the left when you first get in, met by a wall, and to the right is the kitchen. And it's all very tight because this is a small apartment. You would have to go, like, in between the wall that is in front of the door and in between the island of the kitchen in order to get to the living room.
Oh, she likes island tables. She's fond of those. You know what? Screw it. Yeah, she's doing it. She's gonna wander in. Just like, she doesn't full on step. She does like this penguin waddle just into the room. Like, well, not quite penguin waddle. There's this special technique that firemen use when they're going along, where they, through really smoky areas, where they put one arm in front of their face and move it, and shuffle with their feet so they don't trip over anything. She's basically just doing that. Just like, she can't see, her tail is being used because her right hand wouldn't be able to pick up most things, and so she is just like investigating and shuffling her way into the building.
That is fair. Alright. I don't think I actually did this right, huh? Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Alright, we love to see those in the morning. That is a save. Boop. 21!
21. You know what? That does it. So you bump into a really small figure before you even get to the island. You probably also heard it, maybe. Actually, no, with that nat one, you wouldn't have heard it over the TV.
Oh, bless.
And the fan that's probably going. But yeah,
And the
no,
snoring.
you bump into a
And the
small figure,
snoring.
and said small figure is looking up at you, and all you can really see is purple eyes that glow in the dark, two little green colored tiny light bulbs, and then one big one kind of behind her. You probably know who this is.
There's just the reach down and just like, yeah, she knows that one. She knows that one. And there's just, she reaches down where she knows the purple eyes are, so she just reaches slightly above that. And just, there's probably a little metallic clonk clonk as she pats them on the head with her left hand on the metal. And she goes, "Hello, Binkie. How are you little picnic?"
She doesn't really say anything because she has her binky in her mouth. You just hear kind of like a suckling noise. And, I'm gonna have Binky make an intelligence check to see if she can figure out what is going on and what she might need to do.
And I am so glad that Binkie is purple and not any other color, because it's just like, good. That's a semi-safe color, in all honesty, out of all the colors out there. But
Alright, with that 11, it takes her a minute. Because she is 2. Barely 2. But she eventually goes over to where she knows the light switch is and reaches her arm up, tugs the string, and turns it on.
I think I need to make a con save for the bright light, it burns! And this is a he-who on that front, not an actual anything in danger. That's an 18! She does do the, it burns, it's bright! And then she just blinks and she goes, wait! Huzzah! And she's just sticking her hands in the air in victory! Well done, Binkie! You've solved one of the puzzles of this place. Where the goddamn light switch is.
Binkie just looks at her, and her own eyes are kind of like getting bigger. The purple absolutely gets bigger and wider before it goes back to normal. She also has to adjust for the light. But the little light bulb on her tail, it do a wiggle. Her tail do a wiggle.
Lynn's tail does a wiggle back just on reflex. There is just like broken crooked tail just does a nice little squiggle, and she's just like, "It's good to see you too. Now, I see Juniper's asleep. Bless the pubby." And can I just also just say, now that she's able to see the apartment, you described what it looks like in October before.
Yeah. Yeah. It literally looks like Halloween just threw up and exploded and everything else all over this apartment. She even painted the freaking walls orange. There used to be like this old lady wallpaper. No, during October she tears that shit down. It is painted with just the brightest of orange.
Every year Lynn forgets this. Every year Lynn forgets this, and now she just looks and goes, "Ah yes, October."
And Binkie is actually, she's still wearing her cow overalls because she loves those, and she would have thrown a hissy fit if she didn't have that. but she is also wearing, like, a Halloween sweater.
Oh, we love those. We love those. Just Binkie is an adorable little puppy that's a mechanical puppy. Lynn doesn't quite get how they work, like what goes into it. I mean, they're sentient, but then again, sweetheart's sentient, so we just let that roll. We're just letting that roll. As she is just looking around the apartment.
Kind of strange, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a strange puppy. She's letting it slide, but it does definitely always tick in the back of her head when she's here of, But I think what her main thing is now that she's been to Halloween Town and she's just looking at this place and going, oh my god. This is also now her favourite holiday as well. I am not going to lie. She really loves Halloween out of all the holidays out there now. It's got emotion.
It do.
But
Dude.
she is just gonna, now that she can see, which she gets, like, Binkie's getting a thumbs up at that, she's now able to move around, the island table and stuff, and get actually into the room over the pumpkin rug and the other rugs, all the assortments of different Halloween festivities.
It's difficult for even her to navigate. Her rollator is even decorated in Halloween decor.
Aww. But Lynn's pretty at home here in a sense. I mean, now it's even more like Halloweeny. She really likes it, but she has been here before. And stagehand policy: if you can get into a place and the person likes you, then it's basically free reign. That's just what all stagehands do. It's just, oh, I know this place knows me, okay, let's wander. And so she does this. Lynn learned some bad habits from her family, bless. It worked for them, but hey. But she does just, like, wander in, just come up to the armchair and the telly.
It's just like a 3-person couch, to be honest. Like, it's surprisingly big, but at the same time, Juniper fills up the damn thing almost entirely.
Yeah.
Herself.
Indeed. And Pubby probably looks quite a lot different to normal, because, yeah, Lynn knows her normally, but she also knows October.
Yes. If you know Juniper, you know that once October hits, it is basically this meme. I do have this meme.
I know exactly the meme you were thinking of, and I absolutely love what she looks like.
The Pubby brain cell to Halloween proximity ratio.
We love it. We absolutely love it. Who doesn't
October hits, and her brain cells just tank, gone.
Yes.
Bye.
Yes. Bye-bye! Halloween time! Her brain is filled... Normally it's filled with Wii music. Now it is filled with Halloween mixtapes.
Exactly.
But it's just like... Lynn comes over, Lynn checks... Lynn is gonna go to Binkie just quietly. How long has she been asleep? She been sleeping well recently?
Okay, Binkie is going to focus on one question at a time. And if you look into her eyes, she's been running a timer. And the timer pops up in both of her eyes. The first one on the right being the minutes, second one being the seconds. And on her nose, there is hours. Because she didn't have anywhere else to put it. 11 hours and X minutes. She's been asleep for a while.
Okay, that's good. Because Lynn wasn't going to interrupt. Lynn would literally have just gone, okay, put a blanket over her and gone and had like a cup of tea in her kitchen at the island table if Pubby hadn't had enough sleep. She's very much enforcing my family and friends will self-care, even if my self-caring is questionable. She's doing physical self-care very well, at least. But there is just, she goes, okay.
And to the second question, Binkie shakes her head no. And she displays a different time.
Oh god, this is going to be how long until she last slept, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. 7 minutes.
I'm sorry, Pekin, what?
7 minutes.
I'm gonna roll Lynn in intelligence to see how well she's picking up on this, because, like, how's Pubby doing? Has Pubby been sleeping well? And she gets a 7. So let's see. Intelligence is a 3.
You can sleep a lot and still sleep like shit.
Yeah. I mean, fair point. I mean, Lynn, I've kept on rolling the nightmare thing as part of her mechanics. She got, like, she's already on, like, 2 stress points, or she's on a stress point today already because of, like, bad dreams, so bless her.
God. My beloved, I hold you soft.
But, so Lynn is just, like, she gets it, she does get to an extent that, well, basically that you can sleep, but not sleep. And so she's just like, Okay, you know what? We're waiting until she wakes up on her own. Okay, Binkie, with me, let's go get some tea. And she's also going to do something real quick. Yeah, that's not a fumble. From out of her own hammer space, she just pulls out this very nice quilted blanket, a big red one, and just, like, chucks it over Juniper. Just like, there we go. And she's just, she is just gonna wait until Juniper wakes up by herself, because she's not gonna interrupt Pubby's sleep.
I am gonna roll a thing. Wait, why the fuck? Oh, wrong person. Alright. Yeah, no, okay, that's great. That's nice. That's great. Okay.
Oh boy.
God damn it, Juniper. I should give her disadvantage. I don't want to.
I was gonna say, if this is something absolutely terrible, can we please argue advantage because of, like, the comfy blanket and stuff? So if it's like that, you could always say, because you're saying disadvantage, I'm begging advantage, can we just have it flatten out?
Yeah. Because fuck you, Dice Parser.
Yeah, Dice Parser's decided, hey, you wanted a low angst game? Well, pick you. Nat ones.
Why is it always when I exist in its general vicinity?
Because Staniel got all the good rolls earlier in his intimidation.
God fucking damn it. You know what? I don't regret that intimidation, to be honest, though.
Nope. None of us do. None of us do.
Alright. Well, Lynn and Binkie are having a grand old time. Binkie's probably just absentmindedly playing with, like, whatever baby toys that she has.
I think periodically...
And showing them to Lynn.
Lynn pays absolute rapt attention. Inside her brain, she's going, this is a mechanical security dog that plays with... You know what? We're still not going to question it. I've known this baby for a while. And so she does just, every time they show her something, make the same encouraging, that's really cool noises. She knows how to work with children. She knows how to interact with children. She helped raise a little baby.
She just you know, you encourage her. She just brings up heavier things.
Yeah. Okay. Lynn will keep on making the encouraging noise, especially when it reaches past a point where she's like, if I don't make the noise, that thing is really heavy. Oh, God. Oh,
I mean, if you don't make the noise, she's not going to hurt you.
Oh, I know that. Lynn knows that to an extent, but Lynn's brain always goes into what if. So this poor monkey. But anyway, how's Pubby doing? Because Lynn will be keeping an ear out on that front for when Pubby stops making snory noises.
At some point you start to hear like soft whining, and you've probably heard it before if you visited her, and she has during her nap time, pretty much. Like, she naps during the midday anyways. Because again, she's 75. She doesn't look it, but she's old.
Alright, Lynn knows this. Lynn knows this. Lynn doesn't like it when whining happens, because that normally means, oh dear, not the good dreams, not the good dreams. So she's just like, pats Binkie on the head. Just, you stay right there, you little picnic. And then she's just gonna amble away into the other room and swing herself up onto the, the nearest arm to Pubby of the sofa, and so she is just like, okay, let's go over there, let's be there for the Pubby. This is a Pubby.
All right. What exactly is Lynn doing? Has she laid a hand on Pubby?
Yes, I think she would, just like after just a quick check, just like hand on Pubby's shoulder, just going to shake her awake. Left hand, because she's still not quite got motor control back in right hand properly.
Okay, cool, great. It's not awful. You just barely put your hand on her, and immediately her eyes shoot open. You can feel her tense, and she does have claws, because she is Pubby, and puppies don't have a way to, like, put them in their paws.
They're not retractable.
And her claws, dig into the side of the couch that she was kind of, like, hugging. And her eyes are glowing for a brief moment.
Out of curiosity, is there a colour that they go, or is it just bright?
They glow in the dark when she is feeling an intense emotion, but usually it is a negative emotion. Like anger or fear.
Oh boy. Juniper?
It's very brief.
Juniper, it's a... Juniper, it's... Goldie. It's Goldie. You're right here. I'm right here. It's me. It's Goldie. It's Lynn. You're okay? You're in your apartment? You're in your apartment. Binkie's in the other room. It is October. You're okay. And she does just... She rattles off the date and where they are again and her own name.
She's taking a moment. She, before Lynn had even started talking, the glow had died down, and she had started to relax. But now she is just taking a moment to breathe. And she is going to sit up stretch, big pubby yawn, not trying to be intimidating, but of course I'm going to roll accidental intimidation because she is very large.
I am going to say, unfortunately, I think Pubby has advantage.
Ah, fuck. Alright.
That's good. 13. I'm gonna roll on Lynn's part, just because of other factors. Let's see. What would I do? What would I? Yeah, that'll be it. All right. Meets it, beats it. She actually averts her eyes at the last second when she realizes, yes, Pubby's gonna yawn. Okay. And so it's just like, it is probably intimidating, but she does just mitigate most of that by looking away.
Alright. That's fair.
And so she does just go after a moment of just like, hi, Juniper. Have a nice nap. And yes, this monkey has not actually gone, hi Juniper, this is the first time we've seen each other in a long time. She's just strolled in like business as usual.
Juniper smiles and she nods. Yeah, I'd say it was a good nap.
Can I just say how hilarious this is that Juniper, like, you might want to roll like intelligence or something for Juniper to go, and I will give like advantage on that front because Lynn, just with everything that happened and is just like now all of a sudden just spontaneously here in the home just going, hi.
That was actually a deception.
Oh, that's a deception?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is it?
It was an 8.
Yeah, and with Lynn's passive being 17, I don't think that slides.
Probably not.
What was Pubby hiding?
God, Pubby still looks tired. And maybe it's how dim the lights are. Could also just be like the time of day and everything else. But she looks exhausted still. And there is a hint of, it's supposed to be soft, but if I'm being honest, there's a big hint of depression.
Lynn's looking at that going, right, nope, pick it. Come on. Come on, get up, let's go, come on.
What are we doing? What?
And she's just like, she's like tugging a hand going, nope, get up, come on, get dressed, we're going out, you and me, girls' night, we're going out.
What? Okay, okay, but also, hello? Hi, it has been a while. Wait, words. Okay, I need room. And she's pointing to her bedroom, and she's gonna go and get dressed.
Lynn, mentally to herself, just success. Completely bypassed all the other things, like asking about how you are and hey, what's going on. Lynn is prioritizing this Pubby. This is one of her first cases. She's prioritizing them. She's probably gonna borrow. She's probably gonna borrow Juniper's like phone or something, and just like get onto old Tort of just like, hi, you know the Pubby that I like that's really old like you all? Yeah, just come take care of the dog for a bit.
Come take care of the dog like she's a pet.
I don't think quite like a pet, but it's very much gonna be just like there's Binkie, or Tort, Binkie. Okay, go have fun. Lynn does not think of the ramifications of this.
That is valid. All right, that's an 11. I'm guessing that doesn't beat her passive perception.
Nope. No, it does not.
All right, you see baby Pubby Binkie, getting into some of Juniper's sewing things.
Alright, Lynn's following that, curiously. And I will just say straight up, while they were doing all the stuff earlier, Lynn will have showered them in praise about their really nice jumper, okay? But she's just... she's now just investigating this, because, oh, little Pubby wants to show something, okay?
Little Pubby does want to show something. She wants to show something that her mom made before Mom gets to do it.
Oh, God.
And, I unfortunately do not have a photo of this jumper.
Oh, no.
However, Binkie eventually pulls out... Actually, you know what? Let me do something hilarious. So, let me make a dex check. Okay, that's a nat 20.
Hey!
Binkie just yanks out from underneath a pile of precariously laid other blankets and Halloween themed jumpers and things like that. God, she makes so much stuff. A box.
Oh.
And it has your name on it, Lynn. Or, well, in this case, Detective Goldie.
Yep, that'll be fine. But Lynn is just looking at that and just goes, oh. Thank you, Binkie. Is this from Juniper?
Her tail lights up once.
Going with that means yes, or... Alright, we should probably have done this like 1 blink for yes, 2 blinks for no.
It blinks once.
Hey! There is just Monkey going, wait, we should probably communicate. Nope, I did get the right signals. Huzzah, heck yeah. There is a little happy... There's a happy little orange Growlix above her head at that. Just like, yes. Alright, well, I'll check in with her just to make sure that, you know, she actually wants me to see it right now, because gifts are important. You want people to see them at the right time. And she's, like, directly saying that as, like, almost like, adult imparting lesson to small innocent child.
Binkie just kind of pouts a minute, but she does take a seat. She just kind of flops on her butt where she is. No concern.
No concern. And I like the idea of it's around this time that we just like get a slight pan over to old Tort making his way. There's like a little downloading bar of old Tort coming to this destination. But we cut back. We cut back immediately to like Lynn, just the box just like in her arms going up to the door of Juniper's room, just Juniper? You ready? You decent? Can I come in?
One second. And, there's a bit of tripping sounds as Pubby makes. And, the door opens. Dear God, her room is just covered in nothing but, like, blankets and fluff. The bed is empty, though. No sheets on it. Everything seems to have been moved to, like, one corner recently.
That's pecking concerning. Lynn's making many notes. God.
Juniper is going to ignore it.
You know what? Lynn skipped out on her appointment for her therapist. She's gonna get Juniper an appointment with her therapist. She's gonna find a way of getting this Pubby some emotional help. Because not sleeping in a bed, that's a bad thing, that's dangerous. Those are bad signs. But she bundles all of that away for now. She just goes, okay, you're here. Also. And she just holds the box above her head. Just like questioningly.
Oh, you found it. Okay, I couldn't find it before. I also didn't know that you were coming today, but that's okay. I'm not upset about it. It's nice to see you.
Yeah.
That is yours. Yes.
I'm a bit of a spontaneous monkey. I do apologise for not stopping by for our monthly visit recently. I meant to check in, but well, things got a little bit sideways for a bit, but it's all resolved itself just fine. Juniper, you can roll insight or something if you like, seeing as this monkey just has bandages on.
She's going to roll insight, but man, she bad at math.
Nope,
okay,
that's a 16.
All right.
I mean, grand scheme of things, because Juniper's known Lynn for years as one of her first cases, she's seen her go from very bright, fluffy, absolutely flitting everywhere Detective Goldie to the slowly shifting into a wolf-like creature design, even though she never shifted around Juniper, Detective Stagehand, now to Detective Lynn / Detective Goldie / Lil Lynn Stagehand now, where she is a slightly dustier gold than normal. Like, it is dusty in a sense. It almost looks faintly like chalk in a sense. And there's something off about her outline, and she has got these light blue bandages like entirely wrapped around her right hand and her wrist and her legs underneath the skirt that she's got on.
God, you don't need an insight check to like to catch this, because she's looking at you, she's listening, and she's getting the wrong conclusion, but it's not that wrong. Like, she doesn't know exactly what happened, but her assumption is that, oh dear God, Lynn's... I just realized there was another person. All right.
But yeah, Lynn's...
oh dear God, Lynn's been hurt by someone, and she would know a thing or two about that. She would know several things about that.
Yeah, she would, which is kind of one of the reasons why Lynn's going, okay, I have to hide all of this immediately from Pubby. Pubby can't know. Pubby unfortunately rolled very well on insight, so yeah, Pubby does know.
Yeah, no, and there's a harsh swallow. It's more subtle than it would have been a couple years ago, but it's still very clear that she knows.
The very bright, everything's fine expression on Lynn's face does just fade slightly. It's still a smile, but it is softer in the, yeah, I know I can't quite hide this. That was a deception, wasn't it, Mother Pecker?
It was.
You Mother Pecker.
It was, and it was a 22. God, okay. She blinks after that, and it's kind of like she spaced out for a moment, and then suddenly she's just like, so what were we doing?
Yes, we were figuring out what the pick this is, and she does give, like, the box a little shake, and then she goes, and then I was taking you out somewhere because you need to get out of the house. I got old Tort dealing with Binkie, so they're going to be looked after, But you and me are getting out of the house. We're gonna do something fun. We're gonna have some fun times, and you're just gonna have a nice time to just relax because heck, I think you need some activity beyond this place so you can get some good sleep. So come on, walkies! And she just turns on her heel with the box still over her head. In fact, I'm gonna actually roll just something for her. Just you. Now let's see. Let's see.
I'm dying. Like, she was about to protest, but then you said walkies, and immediately just dumbass puppy eyes.
Yes. Okay, Lynn turns. She cannot keep the box over her head. I'm pretty sure she overbalances slightly because she's still she went through some stuff and she just turns and she's just going, okay, momentum, whee! Preferably onto.
Oh God, I know Puppy's not going to be able to do this. Hold on.
I think she won't. No matter what, she's not going to take any damage. She's probably just going to... Hey, that's a dirty 20!
You have Binkie immediately stretching her arms and catching Lynn.
Hey! Binkie, you're the best! I'm going to find you something nice. Do you like squeaky toys? I'm going to get you a squeaky toy. I'm going to get her a squeaky toy. I know a good place that does pumpkin squeaky toys. And she is just, grinning up at Juniper, grinning at, the puppy. Still holding the box, but probably just, left hand and tail more than right hand.
Okay. Okay. I mean, wait, baby. You said person. Wait, person coming here? But walkies, but person.
Okay, how about this? We take Binkie outside with us, and I give them to the person that I was saying about, old Tort. I've introduced you guys before as a old person people group.
Okay. She's gonna take a minute. I'm gonna roll her a history. That's 15. I'm gonna say she absolutely remembers, and she's like, oh! Okay, cool. Awesome.
The very sweary old tortoise that cheats at Mahjong. That's the one. Just literally any game that he can, he cheats at. You think there's no way you could possibly cheat at that game? He'll find a way.
I mean, I myself know many ways to cheat at that game, but but it's no fun. Even though it's one of those things where she knows how to do it, but she doesn't do it because it takes away the fun out of it.
Old Tort does it specifically because it makes more fun, especially the more chaotic the cheat. It's sometimes he does just, playing chess, he will just, make up a random rule about a revolution or something, and that's how he wins.
I mean, Juniper will just straight up eat some of the pieces.
God, okay, I'm now just imagining the game between these two, where it's just one trying to be as crafty as possible and coming up with convoluted things, and the other one just eating the things when the other one isn't looking.
Yeah.
It is the most skilled game of chess in the most terrible, un-chess-like way. But
it's always a gamble of who wins because you never know.
There's just little.
Either Juniper eats all the chess pieces.
There's just the other slightly older stagehands who are closer to Juniper's age because, as I said before, old Tort's 163, but he still likes to do this sort of thing. But the others just sitting there going, "Who's winning? I don't know."
Both of you to assume either one of them know either.
But Lynn is just satisfied that Juniper knows, and she also gets not wanting people that are strangers in your house. I mean, gestures at network and everything that happened there, just she's She's very much having limited visitors at the moment for many reasons. And also leaving very little for her. It's, honestly, I think this is partially Lynn going, okay, do all the things for Juniper that would help me right now. And so she is just like, okay, so let's go. Alright, walkies, come on, both of you, let's go.
Walkies! Yes!
Walkies, we can go to the park, and then we can go to, wrestling bar. You know that wrestling bar that you always said that you wanted to take me to?
Yes!
Alright,
Yes.
let's pick and go there, okay? And right at this moment, I'm pretty sure it's just like they're leaving, and Lynn opens the door, and Juniper and Binkie, would you like to make me a perception?
Okay, there is Juniper's. And Binkie, what is your perception? Your perception, man, you are the exact opposite of your mother.
All right, let me just get up a stat because for someone else, let's see. Let's go stealth. In fact, no, let's go wisdom because for a very specific reason. Okay, you guys see it? There's, as Lynn opens the door, hey Juniper, that's old Tort Ensign. That is old Tort. You know him. He's there. He's smiling. He's happy. Binkie, you can see this guy practically vibrating. He is so excited. He's just like, where's the picking mechanical thing? And Lynn just goes, old Tort, holy pick, you're on a sugar high. That's Binkie. Binkie meet old Tort. And, Binkie, make a strength save.
Oh god, alright. Thankfully, strength is what she is amazing at.
Hey, that's 20.
Funny.
Alright. Old Tort fully intends to just, like, scoop them up. Is he allowed to scoop them up? Because he like, scoops them up and gives a hug. It is metal, though, so it's probably not quite as good as his usual hugs.
Has Binkie seen old Tort before? Because I don't think that Juniper would have taken Binkie out of the house if she knew she was going with Lynn.
God, then maybe not. This is just an old guy who's very excited, who's heard about Binkie, because I'm presuming, like, would Juniper bring up Binkie as a thing? And I'm saying thing, I fully recognise this is a being.
Sort of.
Okay.
Honestly, the conversational talk about Binkie is kind of awkward for her. She doesn't really know how to respond. It's especially as time goes on and Binkie becomes more of a person rather than what she was supposed to be.
Then I think what old Tort does is basically old Tort has been informed, hey, this is a mechanical robot puppy. I'm allowed to look after it for the day or for a little bit of time. I really want to meet this dog. I really want to. And so he is just like very happy, just like pat them on the head, lift them up, which isn't something you should do when there's just like baby. So how baby reacts is up to you.
Baby reacts by, first thing first, she is still mechanically a guard dog.
Oh no.
First thing she does, she uses her extending arms because she is, in other mechanics, she's a warforged for one, but she's also a rubber hose.
Oh.
And with that nat 20, she just kind of like yeets herself out of that and just grabs him, pushes him out, doesn't push him down the stairs, because there are stairs, but pushes him back, or more so just like picks him up and sets him back.
Lynn is fully respecting.
And she is gentle, despite the fact that she is very clearly not okay with this.
Okay.
And Binkie drops from her mouth, and there is the loudest freaking alarm sound. It sounds like a boat alarm. A boat that is sinking.
Okay, old Tort is very much clocked. Okay, no square. Lynn, meanwhile.
And it looks like Binkie's crying.
Okay, nope. And Lynn's just there, yes, this is very loud noise. Oh God, pain. But also just like patting like little Pubby on the head, going, it's okay, everything's fine. I'm gonna kick old Tort's ass. Don't worry.
Okay. Oh, that's great.
God. Can I roll persuasion for Lynn to see if she can help calm this poor Pubby down?
That wasn't for baby Pubby. That was for Juniper.
Oh God!
Oh, Panick!
God, this crew.
No. Okay. God. Okay. Binkie, please. Binkie, please. It's fine.
Okay. I'm just gonna check something very quickly out of things that Lynn can do. Just give me 1 second, because God damn it.
Alright. Juniper is pulling something out of her hammer space, which means she is reaching into her mouth.
I love
shoving her whole arm in her mouth.
Okay.
And pulls out a rattle. And she's just shaking it now.
Oh, bless. And I think Lynn also, as a, okay, how do you calm child down? She's cast dancing lights as well. And there are now these little 4 orange, like pumpkin orange and gold little balls just like in her hand, just like, okay, everything's fine.
All right. $14. Cool. Distracted by both the rattle and the dancing lights, I think Binkie is eventually stops crying, and Juniper just picks her up. More so at this point for her own ability to calm down, and just kind of like bounces her. She is giving. While she's doing this, Binkie is resting her head on Juniper's shoulder. Juniper is giving Lynn a look of like, I don't know what is going on. I cannot explain this.
Lynn's giving her back a look and just shrugs of, I'm so sorry. Oh, Tort's a picking mother picker, and I'm sorry. And also just like, baby, that is a robot that's behaving incredibly like a baby, and no one knows how to react to that, so we're just gonna put that in a little box.
We're not gonna unpack all that. I think once Juniper is calmed down, I'm not gonna roll for it. Fuck that. She just sets Binkie in the crib that she has in the living room for Binkie, and she just slowly backs away. Doesn't know what to do about it.
We're gonna unpack it later, but Lynn is just like by the door. She has, in very creative giant, basically done the equivalent of going to old Tort. Okay, what you can do with us as kids isn't what you can do with mechanical Pubby. Also, why? No! And just basically just gone through a lot of stuff with old Tort in a very brief period of time, using a lot of repeating interesting phrases.
Oh, man.
But she does just turn back to Juniper and go, okay, seeing as you'll be out, do you I can get one of the other stagehands, seeing as somebody got a bit overexcited, old tortoise. Or would you rather... How would you like to do this? This is your choice.
I mean... I feel like I might have to start taking her more places, because I don't think... God, it's like dealing with my baby brother. You can't leave him alone. She's acting more and more like a baby as time goes on, and she's gonna have to get used to people that aren't me or you or Talk or Arya.
What I'd perhaps advise is taking her out on an adventure with you. Go to the park or something at some point with Talk and these other... How many more people have you got in your life now? You've got a lot of people. I'm proud of you.
She's just... She's got several emotions going on in her head.
Was that a goddamn deception? Was that a
Yeah,
goddamn
it was.
Was that a goddamn deception in my fine house? You! With your nat 20 this time, you mother beggar! I'm taking your kneecaps! We all thought Lynn was going to be the one rolling deceptions, but no, it's Giant Bobby!
Giant Pubby has been having a lot of feelings.
But I think like for simplicity's sake on a few things, they will help find and sort something out so that, because Juniper needs time out away from baby and other chaos things and out of the house, so they will find someone that she's comfortable with leaving the baby with. But what was she hiding?
She's alright with old Tort, because she knows old Tort. She knows old Tort is safe.
Old Tort is going to do things properly this time when baby wakes up. They're actually going to be a decent person who knows physical boundaries and doesn't get excited about mechanical puppy. Because I think he's... In fact, I'm gonna roll something on his part. I'm gonna roll on his part. In fact, I'm gonna roll wisdom again just because I know that stat off the top of my head. 13. That is... Okay, can I just say... Old Tort has rolled higher for understanding mechanical baby puppy, which he's known for like 5 minutes. He has not rolled higher than a 10 when trying to understand the genius loci for 12 years.
Okay, but in fairness, mechanical baby puppy is a little bit more straightforward.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, that fits. It's just like... house that might be imaginary friend, but we can't see or anything and it's just humming, or baby that's made a car, or like a boat alarm sinking noise. Okay, that's a baby. He will be handling with a lot more care.
Juniper does, apologize profusely for Binkie. On one hand, she knows that is Binkie's defense. On the other, that doesn't mean that she wanted Binkie to manhandle old Tort.
Okay, straight up, old Tort's apologizing back profusely and Grawlixy because he's the one at fault. He did the no-no. He did something that they didn't like. The mechanical puppy baby set their boundaries. That is pick and fine. Don't worry about it. And besides, I didn't get thrown down the stairs. Old Tort, that doesn't make it better. Oh, yes, it does, Picnic.
She wouldn't have thrown him down the stairs unless he had attacked first, and, well, I mean, a hug isn't really an attack unless you're that purple painting that I had to destroy at the museum.
Both of the stagehands are now looking at Juniper in the... There is so much to unpack in that sentence. And there's
I'm gonna roll with that nat 20 and say, like, she looks perfectly fine.
There is a glance between, like, old Tort and his niece, and then he just shrugs, pats her on the head, and just goes, "Yeah, fair enough," and he just wanders inside. He's learned over time that Toontown is bullshit and things just happen. Things happen all the time. Meanwhile, Lynn just goes, "Okay, I'm gonna ask about that later. We're gonna build a nice little file on it. You and me, we're gonna build a nice file. I like making files. Wait, no, I'm not doing detective work specifically at the moment. I'm technically on leave, I think. We'll sort it out. I'll still make the file."
But, She does make that humming noise, but again, that nat 20, she doesn't seem to be doing anything else with it.
Also, Juniper can roll insight if she'd like.
And I love rolling insight. God fucking damn it. The problem with rolling insight with Juniper is that she don't see shit, usually.
Yeah. There was something... I think there's almost this niggle of something unusual in how Lynn said that she's on leave. But, yeah, it's all fine. Yeah, nope, nothing there. Nothing there, absolutely. Just...
Absolutely not. Nope. It's fine.
Yeah.
They're both focused on fucking deceiving each other and just like, yeah, no, everything's fine.
Yeah.
For each other's.
Yeah. And at this point, Lynn just goes, "Okay, bar time. Walkies Park Bar. Woo!" And off you guys go.
Walkies! And she's racing downstairs.
And Lynn does follow. As she's going down the steps, it's a little slower than Juniper's used to. Like, Lynn just normally just, like, straight up bounces down everything. But she's just, like... She does just, like, put the box in her hammer space for a moment. And then there's the little pumpkin orange sparks and the familiar grin. And Lynn chases after with an expeditious retreat. Just... Yep, she's gone with...
Yes.
You go?
Yeah, she is a warn. She can also do the expeditious retreat.
So, these two, there is a giant orange dog and a dusty, goldy, orangey monkey just chasing after. Or chasing with, because I'm pretty sure even with Lynn going reluctant on speed, she is still a very fast toon.
Yes, it's what she deserves.
And I think we do transition, like, we do this sort of transition montage of everything happening just so much. And it's just like they have a wonderful time at the park. There is stuff. There's probably at least one frisbee thrown, maybe even from other people. Oh god, they've kidnapped the frisbee, run.
Oops. She didn't mean to. She sees frisbee. She'll bounce between frisbees being thrown. Because he's just that much of a pubby. Pubby brain.
Pubby brain. But Lynn like probably takes her even to a dog park at one point, just so that, like, a dog park for actual dog toons, so that this puppy can get out all the energy she wants and have a fun time.
Oh god. God. Any brain cells that she had, gone. Absolutely gone. Especially if it's Halloween themed at the moment.
I'm gonna roll something, I'm gonna roll sleight of hand. Hey! Juniper, every time you look at something, you look away for a second because you're like, oh, that's normal. You look back, it is now Halloween themed.
Yes. All of her brain cells, gone.
Lynn, just like, okay, how can I make the puppy entertained? Oh, hey, I can put something pumpkin. I can put a pumpkin on that. Okay. And just Lynn, who doesn't particularly want to be around all these giant lupine and canine forms, so she's hanging back a bit while Pubby gets out all the energy, and then she'll take her to like the bar afterwards. But it is just let her enjoy some happy time.
God, she is having a pecking blast. And she's probably playing tug of war with, like, a rubber bat with some other dogs.
Oh, bless. Lynn just like... I think Lynn just like straight up sits in a tree so that she can be high up, just like above all of it, and just watches like Juniper do it, just cheers on encouragement periodically.
I'm going to roll a strength for her. See if she wins, or if the other person wins. Alright, that's 12. D20 for the other person.
Hey! Pubby wins!
She wins! It's like a slap when the other dog lets go of the rubber bat, just flopping in her face and smacking her, but she doesn't seem to care. And it doesn't hurt. And she just runs around like an idiot with it in her mouth. Excitedly.
Oh, bless. Oh, bless, 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 bless. And I was gonna roll one thing, but I don't think so now. This is like, yeah, because she's got a spell that she, and Juniper's busy. Lynn casts a spell over herself, so she does look just slightly bigger than normal, so that what no one else knows is she has cast Disguise Self, so that she can look at everything, but look as though she's just completely relaxed and just like staring into the tree or something. And so she's just like, she's watching Juniper having a nice time, safe away from all the other forms. And then after a while, when Juniper has got out a bit of that energy, just like all of the Pubby energy is just slowly draining, she does just whistle and go, okay, how about we head to that bar now, eh? I've heard they have pumpkin spice things.
Ooh, oh, pumpkin spice things, yes. Yes. I love Halloween.
Halloween! And Lynn is just singing that as she just makes her way carefully down. She's probably thrown a frisbee, like, out of Juniper's sight, so all the other dogs are just away from the tree, so that she can come down.
Juniper is absolutely going to chant that with her. If she's been getting out all of her puppy energy, it's probably not as enthusiastic as it normally would be. But it is still filled with that joy of just excitement for Halloween.
Mm-hmm. I do have a question. How strong is, like, Juniper? Like, what's her modifier on strength?
It is a 3. She has a 17 in strength.
Okay, so she's not a frail puppy.
No.
Okay, let's just see if this works. Let's see if this works. Hey! Alright, very, very carefully, because Lynn likes climbing on people. When she trusts people, when she likes people, she'll climb on you. She's been fighting the urge to climb on spooky grandparents for a while, but there is just the lean down from the tree, and then there is a monkey on your shoulder.
She does not fight this.
Hey! But Lynn did it very carefully.
You can feel her tense up a little bit, but she doesn't fight it.
Would you?
She looks okay with it.
Lynn is actually going to directly say, you okay with me being up here? Or would you rather I be on the ground? I can be on the ground if you'd prefer. I just want to spend time with you.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
I didn't expect that today. I'm sorry. You're good, though. I don't mind.
It's a perfectly valid reaction. I'll remember to say in future. Like, something like, all aboard or something. So that you know and you can always say no, okay, Juniper? You can always say no. I will not take it the wrong way.
I know I can say no with you. But you're good, though.
Alright.
But yeah, I do appreciate warning.
Alright. I'll make a note of that for future. This won't happen again, I promise. Alright? Headbutt coming in.
Good. Don't worry. Like,
And I will just say...
Yeah, no, bar.
Alright. And you do just get, like, a very soft, like, little head bonk from Lynn, just, like, headbutting you very gently. And, Juniper, my god, this monkey smells of pumpkin spice!
I mean, to touch on, like, what she smells like would be kind of weird. So she's not gonna say anything, but there is, like, the biggest tail wiggles.
Alright. Oh, by the way, I never did say... the thing that you had earlier that Binkie got me, what the heck is it? And she is...
Well, you have to open it first. I can't just tell you.
Oh, I have to open it now. I can't investigate the crime scene and figure out... Alright, fair point on that front. Okay, when we get to the bar, we'll find a nice little booth.
It's just the thing.
Pardon?
It's just the thing. It's just the thing I made.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. Lynn picked up on 2 words out of that sentence and nothing else, and was very like, what? It's just the thing. What? But no.
God, Juniper has no idea what she did.
Yeah.
But she's just looking confused. Like, it's just a thing I made.
Yeah. Fair enough. Alright. I can't wait to open it though, okay? Come on. Let's go. Alright, we got the bar. I think I remember where the bar is.
She's intentionally walking a little bit slower.
Alright, you're gonna play that game? Fine. I'll save us a seat. I know what you like drinking. And she just, like, leaps off. And she's an expeditious retreat. Well, actually, no, she can't She can't do it twice, but she does just, like, go for it on all fours, just, like, run.
What? Not fair! I was playing with you!
Rule number 1, never try to trick me. I will win. And she just goes,
rude.
I'm a reckless picnic. And she's just like all fours run, just noom.
Juniper is absolutely taking this as it's time to chase.
Oh god.
It's time to play big puppy energy, dumbass, on all fours herself, with her tongue hanging out of the side of her mouth as she runs after.
Oh god. I think I'm gonna roll like a wisdom, but I'm also gonna roll it. So, yep. Now let's see what
I would honestly say maybe roll it with advantage because you know Juniper.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it with advantage. That was what I was gonna say on that front. It's like, yeah.
You know Juniper is big dumbass.
That is a 21. So yep, there is the something chasing, but then she sees bright orange, because it's the middle of the day. It's Juniper. She's bright orange. Yes, it's a canine-y form, but same time, orange is the safest color that Lynn knows. And so it's just like, she doesn't freak out at it. There is no sudden, I have to escape immediately. But they do
also, there's the fact that Juniper is just fucking clumsy.
Oh god, yeah. But Lynn, let's roll athletics to see who gets to the bar first. It's turned into a race.
Oh god, alright.
That's an 18. That's an 8.
That's an 8.
Yeah, clumsy puppy. Clumsy puppy versus very agile monkey who knows these streets and knows how to be, well, She survived here this long, she knows how to chase people and she knows how to run away from people. She's aggressively good at doing that.
I think it's like one of those things for Juniper where it's like, it's kind of like when a hound puppy whose ears are too big for their goddamn them, she's tripping all over herself, all over everything in the way.
I think
probably has a bucket on her foot by the time that she gets there, but she's just excited puppy.
Aww. Lynn, who's probably like, this bar probably has one of those swinging signs. Yeah, no, Lynn's perched on top of that, just legs swinging in the air as she watches this puppy just stroll up and goes, oh, there you are. I thought we were racing. Or were you taking things slow?
She probably has the bucket on her head. And she off, and she just has this dumbest grin.
Oh, Lynn loves to see that. This is exactly why she wanted to take Juniper out. Have the puppy have a nice time. This is what she wanted to see. This is the expression. And so she does just go, alright. And she gets down, and because I've noticed all the time, but we also just want like last soft things and stuff, she just lead Juniper in, and Lynn actually pays for the drinks. So there's just like this pumpkin spice tea, which looks really cool, and whatever Juniper wants.
Oh god. I don't really know what Juniper would want, to be honest.
I will downright say,
but, like,
if you don't know, we can just say that Lynn just like slaps her hands down on the desk, like shuffles over a nice bit of gold and goes, all right, the biggest, most pumpkin-y spiced Halloween thing you've got, give it to the puppy.
God. Usually she would be against this, but at the same time, man, this does not happen often, and Halloween.
Yes.
Magic words.
Yes. Lynn is literally using words she knows are gonna make the puppy happy. And you know what? I think the other thing she does she just slides over a little bit extra and goes, and add some bacon. Just like bacon on the side, just like little treats for the puppy. Anything the puppy likes to eat, Lynn will find a way of letting the puppy have it.
God. Okay, puppy is just drooling in anticipation. You have said so many of her magic words. And it's something that she can eat. Another one of her favorite things to do.
Yes. And there are certain like teas you can get which have like special shapes and that sort of stuff in the infusion. Lynn's got one with little pumpkins and bats and that sort of stuff in it, and she's just having a nice time drinking that. It's just like refined.
God.
It's just like refined monkey. Refined. She's not refined, she's chaotic dumbass, but she's fine. And
that makes chaotic dumbass.
Yeah.
The difference is that monkey hides behind refinement.
Yes. Monkey tries to be distinguished, is actually dumbass. Juniper is dumbass, does not hide dumbass. But I think at one point, as like food's going to arrive shortly, Lynn does just, out of her hammer space, pull, yep, not a fumble, she does pull the box and go, so, is this a safe, good place to open it?
Yes, go for it. I mean, no. She's just gonna shut her mouth now.
And Lynn, just to be a little shit, because yeah, you walked slower earlier. She caught that. She just like, she's very slow. She's undoing everything to open this box very slowly while making eye contact.
I hate this so much. Why would you do this to me? Goldie, please.
Doing something? I'm not doing anything. I'm just opening up this. Okay, no, the anticipation's killing me as well. I'm sorry. And she just does like. She had self-restraint. No, that's gone. She's opening it. She's excited monkey.
When you open it, Goldie, you are met with a soft orange and a bright, well, not necessarily bright. It's like a orangey cream with, oh god, it's kind of as bright as Juniper's fur, but not quite. Argyle sweater, and there are little pumpkins with black outlines on every single point, or little bats, or black cats.
Oh, Lynn is looking at that, and you can see the way her eyes are sparkling. And her fur, her fur had frayed slightly. It probably just looked as though she was overexerting herself, that she was full of energy, because Juniper's seen her do that in the past. But it does soften and fluff slightly at all of this happening. And she's just there going, wow, this is for me?
It's for your tail specifically. No, yeah, it's for you.
I've got to stop saying it like that. And you are I cannot insult you because this is amazing. And she's just like very delicately taken off whatever she was wearing before. There's just golden fluff, and then she's just like worming her way into this immediately. She's putting it on right now.
It is absolutely a turtleneck, and it's got long, fluffy-ass sleeves.
Lynn loves it. And the fact that it's a
turtleneck... It's really soft.
The fact that it's a turtleneck hides her, at the moment, like, bruising and stuff. This is great! This is fantastic! She loves it. She's burying into it, and she's just giving the happiest little monkey chattering noise.
Juniper is just... Her tail is a wiggling, big, dumb puppy eyes of just joy. Just overall happy that she likes it.
Lynn doesn't just like it, she loves it. It is the brightest gold that Juniper's seen all this time. In fact, hey Juniper, roll me an insight.
God damn it.
Insight or perception?
On one hand, I love insight. On the other, man, is she bad at math?
Nope. It's good because Lynn is very good with the disguise kit and with gold chalk, but you see her fur brighten and some of it not quite. Like, some of it stayed the exact same gold her fur has been this entire time. But some of it does brighten just that bit more, and she does just seem very, very happy. She's just like curled up in this and she goes, "You, Juniper, are the best." Thank you, Jun.
Thank you. You are very welcome. There's another thing in there for you, by the way. Because this, well,
I'm never.
I mean, I don't really need occasion to give you things because I love you. You're very good. You're very, very sweet, and I adore you.
Oh,
but also,
you're gonna make me pick and blush. You're gonna make me pick and pom pom in the middle of a bar full of tough people.
I mean, I don't really think they're all that tough. Look at that guy. He's about to break his finger.
Lynn does just look over and go, "Yeah, and is that guy tucking his thumb into a punch? That's gonna break." And there it goes. See, picnics. Once we're done with this, once you've got your bacon, once you've got your, like, drink, after that, go and knock some sense into them. You're smarter than that.
Wait, really? Really? You're letting me do that?
And Lynn just kind of blinks and then gives a shrug and goes, yeah? I mean, pick and hick. This place is licensed. It's not underground. I've checked it out myself and done a conspiracy board on it. But everything here is legit, and they allow free reign fighters, so knock 'em dead, Pubby.
Yes! God, odd if she wasn't excited before.
Yes. And Lynn does just kind of bring her back onto topic of the second thing that she was talking about before. Just for a second.
Oh, yeah. The thing that, there is also a necklace in there.
Oh.
It is made out of light orangey cream pearls. And in the middle is a pearl pumpkin.
Oh, Lynn loves that. Oh, Lynn loves that beyond measure. It's just... There is a level of awe at that. She goes...
Happy birthday!
Hey!
It's very late! I know, I'm sorry, but also...
It's okay, I kind of squirreled myself away for my birthday this year. With everything else happening, honestly, for all I knew something was going to go horribly wrong. Kind of did it eventually, but it's... Thank you. And she is just like... 15, she is just scooting around this little booth and she is giving you the fluffiest hug. I mean, it's a little scratchy, but honestly, I think the jumper covers that mostly. It's just like, this is big hug.
Also consider the fact that Juniper herself is exceedingly fluffy.
Yes. Oh God, it's the...
Pretty sure 90% of her is fluff.
Lynn just slightly sinks into her.
There are big puppy arms and just dumbass dog blep of joy.
But after that, I think there's just these two having a nice time, probably chatting a little bit because, yeah, they haven't seen each other in a little bit, but only happy conversation. Then there is food, then there is drink, then there is Lynn. Once Juniper is finished, just like, she still drinking her tea. She probably got a big pot of this stuff, and then she goes, okay, you're all done. Sick 'em.
Immediately, she is off into the ring.
And I'm gonna roll something. I'm gonna roll something for Lynn. Yeah, that's not a fumble. Lynn does just like pull out a little video recorder that she normally uses for evidence, changes the cartridge on it so it's a new film, and then she just presses play. She's about to watch Pubby wipe the floor with people. It's highly entertaining. This orange pumpkin, like, just everything that Juniper is wearing. Just think of that. And then think of this pumpkin festive force of nature just knocking people out. Just think of that.
Heck yeah.
Lynn is enjoying every second of it.
I'm gonna roll some strength checks with advantage because he-hoo.
Yeah. And I think this is a great place as we can pan out as all of this is happening with these strength checks. 19!
He-hoo. She is kicking ass.
She is kicking ass. And also, because of the glitch on that one, it was straight, so even without advantage, she's handling herself well. There is gonna be victory in this place for a puppy tonight. And Lynn just... Lynn doesn't join in with the fighting herself. Like, she's got her crossbow at her side, and she has got her axe on her back. But she does just sit there drinking this tea with this really nice pumpkin jumper on and just enjoys it. She can't quite fight in these sorts of things herself, too much tussling with bad, but God, she is enjoying watching the puppy be happy.
And Pubby will look over every once in a while during the fight as like a, hey, I'm doing a thing!
And every time there is just Lynn grinning back. Just like, thumbs up. In fact, at one stage, she just goes, give them the chair!
Immediately, there's a chair lifted and then smacked onto whoever it is.
Thank you!
That came up after her.
Just very, very happy, enthusiastic. There is the Grawlix. The Grawlix that Juniper knows so well is just around Lynn's head. Just like, all of this is above board, all of this is legal, all of this is safe, but by God, Lynn's just allowing herself to dabble in the chaotic.
I think it would be fair to say, like, she might win. She wins.
I think, seriously, with what we know about this bar, yeah, she wins. She wipes the floor. There is a giant pubby full of radiating pumpkin energy standing over the top of this pile of bodies. Just, you win.
The referee comes up, holds up Juniper's hand for everybody to see, and shouts, "Winner!" And Juniper is just like, and Lynn eventually gets her gold back because guess what? It was ladies' night at the bar.
Heck yeah! Lynn gets the gold. Juniper gets the gold. And this is great. Lynn is gonna be chanting. Juniper's picture is probably gonna be put on the wall for how well she trounces people. There is now a picture in this bar of these, in fact, I want to say just these two absolutely cheesing it up for the camera, because there's just these two absolute pumpkin nightmares of two ladies, these golden girls, just, yep, that's going to be on the wall forever now.
Underneath, there's just like a small plaque that says the Golden Girls and
Yes.
Goldie and Juniper.
Yes. We love to see it. And I think that's a great place to end it. Everyone's happy, everything's peaceful.
Heck yeah!
Thank you for doing this with me. It's been absolutely fantastic.
Thank you so much. I'm dying.
I'm dying. You've killed me. This puppy, we love her. I will also say, just as a final thing, just as we can get some closure on old Tort and, like, the little pubby, on little Binkie, I will just say, after a couple of times, because old Tort will keep coming around to just, like, stay with Juniper, make sure she's got an outsider friend, play some mahjong with her, get used to the kid, and then one day, old Tort is going to take Binkie out, back down to the hub, and just go, all right, do what you did to me, and just hold Pubby up so they can do the alarm noise.
I mean, Binkie will absolutely allow that. Like, once she's used to old Tort.
Yes, just
She'll start crying on demand.
Just hold up, Lion King style, next to a cuddle pile of all the other stagehands back at the hub, just so he can get that reaction, and he is immediately pleased.
God.
Everyone gets a happy ending. And a bit of chaos. A lot of chaos. God, so much chaos.
All of the chaos.
Yeah. And I think that's where we'll end it. Shall we say goodbye to our wonderful listeners, unless there's anything you'd like to add?
No. I actually already ended the recording on my end. I didn't know that we were...
I'm ending. Bye!